Hello everyone and welcome to this submission video for Hello Kitty Kruisers version 1.1 all tours with items. Gonna start right now. So now you wonder, what do I mean with version 1.1? Well, there was recently an update to this game and you can already see like some of the consequences of that pretty early on here. The big thing they did that is actually affecting speedrunning quite a lot is that for the car they made it so that the walls actually slows you down if you touch them. They did never do that before. But now when you play as a car, you are actually affected by the walls. That might sound a little minor, but it is pretty huge. It's going to affect the run very, very much in some later courses. And it also makes it so I have to be way more careful at certain parts. Like here, like any stage with a car, I have to be very, very cautious so I don't touch the walls. I have to be close to the walls, but I can't touch them. Yeah, beside that, I think the new version made the game a little more stable. Some of the more iconic glitches have not been removed, strangely enough. For example, RNG manipulation is still in full force. Which is, it's basically a glitch that makes it possible to duplicate whatever item you have whenever you touch an item box. So you can basically get triple boost in first place pretty easily. You can also get triple boost still in first place as the first item box in each course. So a lot of the glitches we've come to love and hate in this game are still present. It's basically the only noticeable difference in this version and the other version is the thing with the car. As you can see, we can hug the walls all day long with the boat. Same with the airplane. It's only the car that has like collision with the wall. And it also makes the screen go crazy. As you can see, we are holding our pie behind us because what we want is for space to avoid being pied, or in case there is a cone in the way of us, so we can basically remove it. Or if we get hit by a pie, it's very rare to get hit by pies, but if you get hit by a pie, having a pie behind you actually reduces the chance of getting hit by it. It makes the pie... It's pretty much the best use of pie actually to hold them behind you. Because I gotta show off here. I can see the pies are like going straight forward and they are not bouncing off walls. They are very, very hard to hit with. They are very, very much of not really good item. I'm actually pretty good in this game, which I'm not gonna use too much in this submission video. I might show it off a little bit, but it's basically something that's like only if you're like chasing really good times. And that is like, maybe I show it off in this course if we're lucky. It's a cone. No, we're not gonna do it in an airplane stage. The airplanes are far too random whenever that happens. You can use the cone. They're basically like banana shells, but in this game I place them in certain ways. You can actually make it so that you are holding out speed boosts from boost pads. Because they reduce your speed basically to a certain percentage of whatever speed you're currently on. Which makes it so that that you can maintain high speed for a longer distance. The problem is that you have very little control over your vehicle while that happens. So it is a very, very risky maneuver. Something I never really want to go for unless I'm chasing for a world record or something like that. The rainbow I saw before is also a very, very good item. Well, not very, pretty good. It's like probably the second best item in the entire game. Second only to triple boost, which I hope we'll see in this run. And it's basically working like, I won't say like a bullet bill, but it's like not as powerful as a bullet bill. It's like a weaker version of the bullet bill. A lot of items in this game are actually just a weaker version of Mario Kart items. Almost to a fault. The heal is like meant to work as a star, but only absorbs one hit. You have it until you take one hit though, but it only absorbs one hit and it doesn't improve your speed, so it's pretty much a worse star. It's the only item I wouldn't say is strictly worse than a Mario Kart item though, so it's getting a little pass. It's not strictly worse than the Mario Kart version of the item. It's just not good. It's just not any good. It's a meh item. The good thing is that you can get it in first place though, where it's the most relevant to have it, so yeah. I think it's pretty much nerfed so you can have it in first place without that, but still, even then it's like a worse. I would say it's probably like a worse red shell. Or you know, the triple red shells from like Mario Kart 64 that like dance around you. See, most items are like worse versions of Mario Kart items. And then we have the triple boost, which is like the triple mushrooms. They are probably pretty true to the triple mushroom power. Another thing they fixed in this game, which I might mess up in this run, is that it made so you can no longer do menus with the buttons, like with the control cross. So you have to like use the joystick or the control stick. We can't use the buttons, which is, it's not huge in reality. Well, it's kind of huge because it makes some menuing a little bit harder, but there isn't really any menuing in this category to speak of that's where that would affect anything. But it's very, very possible we are gonna stumble with the menus because of it. Ooh, God, it's me. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Here's the triple boost. We are gonna go for a glitch here. We're gonna go for a glitch. If this glitch pays off, we are gonna be very, very happy. Didn't pay off. What we wanted to do there was basically to get another copy of the triple boost. If that happened, we would see a huge time gain here. We still gotta see a time gain though, I think. But not as huge. Not as huge of a time gain. As I said before, the first item box in any course can contain a triple boost, no matter which place you are in, no matter where you are in the course. The first item box can always contain a triple boost. I don't know why that is the case. I think that was made on purpose, so that at the start of the race when everyone's like super close to one another, that you wouldn't get a disadvantage for being in first place. Because everyone starts too close to one another, that it like would make sense. But the problem is that this leads to that even if like you don't pick it up at the first set, whenever you pick up the first item box, it can contain a triple boost. And here we are, the card tracks. It's very, very rare to have this happen on the second course of World though. Did sadly not get any duplication there either, but that's fine. I'm just happy to see triple boost on any course that isn't the first course of a race. Or of a tour. I'm very, very happy to see a triple boost on anything that isn't the first course of a tour. Because they are super rare. You're never counting on seeing those. Those are like a bonus. Those are like something you never see normally, so yeah, they are wonderful. But yeah, it feels like it's made on purpose so that just because you're in first place, you are not gonna be like in a bad position. Because then it would like make sense to always like stop down when you play with friends and such to get a good item in the first box. Someone touched me. I think someone touched my car. And here is like a little gravity field that pulls us towards it. I think it's like meant to be like a black hole there or something like that that has high gravity. Or I don't know. I haven't paid too much close attention. It's a pretty cool gimmick though, but it's very much just a gimmick. So as always when we play cars nowadays, we have to be very cautious so we don't touch the wall. There's like a vortex that shows like that there is a pull to that direction, so it's like not coming out of nowhere, like you know it's gonna happen. Fun fact, on time trials I don't think that is a case, it's only like, in adventure mode that's not a case, not a thing on this course. I think it's only in like, tours that happens. That was a wrong split. And here's the worst place in the game to be clocked at. Okay, here we go, final lap. Let's see what can happen here. Getting some of those. Whenever that happens, like just like put down the cones. And here comes the probably coolest course in the entire game, with one of the hardest sections. I think it's the second hardest section of the entire game. We'll come to it soon. We'll come to it lap 2 and 3. And I'll also explain why it happens. On this course, you're basically gonna go through all the rings that you get through very quickly. Like, this course is by far the shortest course in the entire game. Not by super far, but like it is definitely the shortest course. So what we can do now is like go through the rings. We're gonna go 1, 2, and then because of how the rings works this game, we are getting more speed than normal top speed. So we are gonna have to slow down there, and the camera messed up. That is normal. Okay, we don't have to here because someone clocked us, which is not good, but it means that we don't have to do that. And yes, I did a little show up there to show how weird the hitbox are in this game. Sadly a time loss, but yeah, it happens. Pretty normal. Pretty normal for this game. And there we go, another triple boost. We are getting ridiculously lucky. It is not common to get this many triple boosts, and we cracked the potato. We're gonna have to avoid item boxes so much here until we get to the same item box we picked up the triple boost from. And we gotta hope and pray. There we go! There we go! There we go! Now we show it off, the item duplication glitch. Most powerful glitch in this game. Oh, come on! Who thought it was a good idea to put a cone there? The AI in this game is evil with me. They don't want me to get an unbeatable world record. And now it's your clock glitch. It basically locks us at a higher speed than the clock normally locks us at. Can we get it again? Yes, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That is what we are talking about. We don't care about it now because we are not gonna get back to that box again. The thing is, if we touch another item box, that can't happen. Because the glitch works, I don't know exactly how it works, but it basically skips the RNG process. It's complicated. It's this game. It's this game. That's like how I explain everything in this game. It's this game. Okay, perfect, perfect. This is not commonly happening. But I take it. I take it. It's a pretty bad course to get a triple boost in though. Or a good one, depending on how you see it. It's only one place in the entire course you want to use a triple boost. That's around here. I don't remember which box I picked up though. I should always memorize that information. I think it was that box, because that box makes the most sense to me to have picked up. Might have been wrong box I picked, might not have been. Sadly we missed that circle because of it. I should probably have like held it on and not go for that, because it's very risky to do that, what I did there. It's very, very high risk to do that. I want to go for it though, because I really, really wanted to get a triple boost in this course as well. Because then it would have been very realistic for us to basically beat the old version 1.0 world record, and that would have been cool. To doing this slower version of the game. But yeah. Don't mind me just being greedy. I'm just being greedy. I'm just being a really greedy person here. It's like the longest course of the entire game. And there isn't too much cool happening either. I'm not sure if it's actually the longest, or if the final course is slightly longer. I think like from a distance perspective it's actually the longest. Here we go, this course is good. Here it's very, very possible to get triple boost. If we get triple boost here, we are gonna be happy. Of course we didn't. But yeah, we're looking real good here. We are looking really good here. If the final course goes phenomenally well, we can stare at a really, really strong time. If 4-1 goes really well, we can have a really, really good time here. This course is interesting though. The AI on this course is not really good, as we're gonna see. If you keep a little track on the map there, you can see that the AIs are basically stuck in the wall. Right there. There's one AI stuck there now. It's very random, but sometimes basically every single AI in the game can be stuck in that one wall. Right now there are only 2 AI stuck there, and some AIs are like stuck going around here. That's to do with the weird rotating of the AI. There's one course later though where the AI is gonna be even weirder, but we'll talk about that when we get there. Yeah, the AI in this game is not really good, and this is like one of the courses that really, really highlights it, how bad they are. I'm gonna say this now. It's very likely we're gonna see a sub 29 and a PB for 1.1. But yeah, this is the only course that's like shorter than the one we talked about before, where we flew around the rings. In this course, the rings are a little bit too far between one another to perform the same thing we do in that course though, so this course is actually due to that a little longer actually. It takes like 23 seconds instead of like sub 20 to get through. It's also one of the most fun boating courses because it really show off how fun the boat controls are. And there we go. Final world. Let's see how this stage goes. On this course, it's very possible to get 6 triple boosts in a row. Very low probability of this happening, but if it happens, it's very wonderful. There we go. First triple boost. First triple boost, that's wonderful. If you get more, if you get on the road on triple boost here, we are gonna be wonderfully happy. Ah, we didn't. We only got 1 triple boost. Only got 1 triple boost, but that's still fine. That's still fine. That is still really fine. Oh no, that wasn't fine. If we got that one there, we would basically pick that one up and we would have kept going on the triple boost train for the entirety of the course. I would have gotten a phenomenal time. Clocks, we don't like those. We have seen very few clocks today. The nasty part with the clocks, by the way, is that they are also... the AI is also affected by the same RNG glitch we are. So if an AI gets a clock, they can actually multiply the clock, and like you can be stuck in a clock, like being clocked like forever in this game, because of how this RNG glitch works, which is so bad. It does feel so bad whenever that happens. Like, it's not only us who can have this happen to us, it's the AI as well. The AI can also have like streaks of really good luck, where they are like getting good luck throughout the entire race and like getting triple boosts and such. But the most annoying part is when they get clocks forever. Because let's face it, the AI in this game is so bad, so even if they get triple boost and triple boost and triple boost and triple boost, they still can't win because they get attacked to walls and such all the time. So yeah, this game, the AI in this game is very much not good. I'm still so sad we didn't get the triple boost there though. There we go. Did Sal not get another one, but that's good. That's really good. We have had really good RNG in this race. I can't stress enough how good RNG we've had so far. But yeah, this course has the burst cycles to keep track on. Normally I do know what burst cycles I am on, but due to the fact we had a triple boost, I am a little uncertain because getting triple boost in this course is actually kinda rare. It's not really common to get triple boosts here, so yeah. It's not common at all, so yeah, it's basically... yeah, you know, it's just to... just to do it. This is one of the few cores I've never seen a triple boost on though. When I'm in first place, like I have gotten them in like super last place. But I have never ever gotten a triple boost in this course. I think this is like one of the few courses I've never gotten them on. And to be fair, on this course it doesn't really matter because there is no place on this course where you can reasonably use a triple boost. Maybe at this very point right here. Maybe this is like the only one part of the entire stage where you can use a triple boost. The problem with this course is that it is so fast and so tight in the turns, so any speed boost that's like not planned for and routed for is probably gonna end up with a mess. The route of this course is like super tight as well. Every single press, every single little thing we do on this course is like so deliberate. Like any little thing that does anything poor with this course is gonna mess it up. And this is the course where the AIs gonna mess up a lot. We are thankfully lucky that the AIs are stuck in the wall. But what can happen in this course is they're gonna go back and forth on this one section right here. No, that's bad. That's bad there. But on this section, they can go back and forth here. And we basically want to get through this, you see this ice passage here. And then AI can crash to us there and basically push into an ice block, which loses a lot of time. It's how this game works though. The AI in this game is laughably bad, but they're still a threat. They're still a threat even though they are laughably bad. And here's the final course. Fun fact, these models are broken. I used to joke about the crabs look like cars, and now they actually look like sport cars. They no longer look like crabs. They are supposed to be crabs. They are supposed to be crabs. I used to joke about these looking like cars, and now they actually look like cars. They look like little sports cars going back and forth. You can still... Oh, god, it's me. That's weird. I actually managed to pull that off. I shouldn't try to pull that off though, because that is really hard to do in this version of the game. Like the RNG to make it happen is so low because you can't cuddle the walls, so normally you don't go for it anymore. I just went for it there because I forgot which version of the game I'm playing on. Maybe I should go for it again. I will go for it. I'll go for it. Oh, we are so crazy lucky here. I mean, we're not lucky because we got clocked twice in this course, but we are lucky because we managed to pull that through. Without clocks, we wouldn't be able to do that because of the new things with this game. The cycle is like changed. Before we cuddle up with the wall, basically to be able to do that without crashing into the thing. We can no longer cuddle with the walls though, when we play as a car, so we basically have an even smaller window to do this. It's very unreliable to do it, but yeah. Especially when we don't get clocked, but due to the fact we get clocked, we can actually do that. Getting clocked until the finish line. Can we please get a sub 29 at least? And boom, we got it. Oh, thank you for watching this submission video, everyone, and probably the world record this as well. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, and bye for now.